happened last week, if you are not already, if you're not wealthy, your wealth die should probably be a D10 after last week and what you guys did.
Social media.
And if you are wealthy, it should be a D10 plus 1. And I put
if you already had a D10.
Yeah, if you already, and I would pump up everybody's street cred just a little bit because the fact that a corporation let you into their building, there was massive explosions and all sorts of weird stuff, and then like an hour later you guys walked out fine. They don't know what happened, but that has given you a little bit of extra street cred. So you guys should be at like a D10 street cred as well.
Right on.
So if I had a D8 plus 1, do I keep that plus 1, or is it just a D10 now?
Yeah, it's just going up to a D10.
All right. And the street cred also, well, same thing. If you had a plus 1, it goes up to D10.
Yeah, street cred and wealth. That also being said, I don't know if you noticed, but I did add a couple little things. I added the little thing where you can point and click and tell people what you're looking at. Like if you want them to go over here into the rollable, the ping
mod, yeah.
And I added the pop-out mod. So if you're using a standard browser, and especially if you have a second monitor, you should be able to like pop out your character sheet and pull it to the other monitor so it isn't in your way. Or the same thing with like the initiative tracker or anything like that.
You can just do it. You can just click on that tab and then you got the chat in the initiative tracker. Because you have that mod.
Yep.
Whatever that one's called.
Alrighty. So is everybody good to go and kick some ass? Alright. So this week should be moderately different from last week, one would hope. And let me know when you get the stream up and running.
Get running.
Alrighty then. So, ladies and gentlemen, you walked into a megacorp's hidden magical laboratory under Manhattan, and as far as you can tell, saved the whole entire magical area from some sort of strange catastrophe. There is no actual way to tell what would have happened if you hadn't fixed that resonance issue. If it hadn't absorbed that bomb explosion and actually turned into a positive thing instead of a negative thing, it may have actually ripped New York out of the fabric of reality and like completely cut you all off from the normal world. All right, that's at least one spec. It might have cut you off from like the normal world. It might have just obliterated the planet. It might have let whatever is being held in by that silvery white tree, it might have let that out, and you don't want that to happen.
We're at 4 advances seasoned.
Yep. Yes, sir. Yeah, we're advancing kind of slowly because I wanted the game to last, and I didn't want you all to be like legendary and super kick ass for a prolonged period of time.
No problem.
Oh. So, give me just a second. I wanted to. You know, I thought I had something else set up, and apparently I did not. Anyway, that's about a week and a half, 2 weeks later. Not every, you do not have a bunch of people running to, jump on the bandwagon and hire you simply because, well, nobody knows what the hell is going on. All right, I can hear somebody's weird, like, TV or
It's
music
your
or
card.
something.
It's your card.
It's Necron.
It's not me.
No, I mean, you're the one that called it out, so it's you.
Oh, I do. Never mind. Here we go. Let me. Yeah. Get out of the way. I guess I can put that in Discord as well to make life a little easier for people to see it. That is pretty much the tree that you guys saw. And to give you a good idea for reference, that wall that is behind the tree is probably a good 100 feet tall.
That's even funnier that the image is so tiny.
Is that
It's
Raggedy
supposed to be
Ann's
like a
wig?
massive tree, and then it's like a little thumbnail image. See, it's so small, Ricard can't even see what it looks like.
Well, click on it in Discord and you can blow it up.
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Catch.
I guess, but that's not much bigger than it is. You can zoom in, and it's not much bigger than it is in a Foundry.
Oh, well, I have a 50-inch screen, so for me, it's pretty dang big.
I mean, that doesn't really help with it being small, though, because then you just stretch it out and you just see all the.
Let's say about the man on the size of Stevie.
Anyway, that is at least a good
thumbnail
idea
figure.
of
Doesn't really.
the tree that you saw. Although, to be brutally honest, they did not get the bark correct. That bark should be like pristine silvery white, almost like silver jewelry.
Like metallic silver.
Yeah, not quite that metallic. I don't know if you've ever seen like silver that is muted. Well, jewelry that isn't shiny. That's kind of silvery white. Anyway,
It's frosted.
So, yeah, not just it just doesn't have a mirror finish.
right.
More of a satin or a dull finish or whatever it's called.
All right. Anywho, so it's about a week and a half later, and well, Mr. Steelhawk comes into the room and asks you guys to join him. And when you guys sit around or stand around in your safe house living room. He's like, I have a new mission. Got a grid problem. Manhattan waterfront section, brownouts, system hiccups, and unexplained signal interference. Con Ed is a subcontractor, already sent in 2 maintenance crews and 1 armed escort. None of them came back. Official line is it's a structural collapse. Unofficial line is something down there is killing people. They want it quiet, no press, no NYPD, Magic Crimes unit sniffing around. If you guys are okay with it, we got a virtual meet in 20 minutes. They don't want to be seen walking around in the real. Pays respectable, hazard bonus if you can recover bodies. I have a secure invitation key. Figured I'd go in now and recon and watch your backs. If you guys are interested, plug in, go virtual, and meet me at this location. And he puts a little data cred stick on the table. And the table has, for those of you who have cyberjacks, you can plug directly into your brain. The technomancer, well, they can just go in as normal. And for everybody else, they have a cap that goes on your head that connects to various places on your head and allows you to go into the internet as if you're walking around in the internet as opposed to just looking at it on a screen.
Like the braindance helmet thing in the well, I forget what movie that was. The one one of the ones you suggested we watch, not Jenny Mnemonic, but the one that was not really cyberpunk, other than having that braindance tech, except that they read the memories on mini discs.
Possibly.
It was literally set in 1999, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this is totally the future." In 1999, suddenly we'll be able to like read people's brains.
Oh, that was the one with the shit. The main character was actually
Like Ralph Fiennes or whatever.
yeah, that it's Voldemort.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot the name of that one off the top of my head, but yeah.
You're not talking the one with you're not talking about the one with Christopher
It-
Walken from like back in the 80s, are you? 80s,
No.
90s?
No.
It was
This
made in 1995.
the Juliette Lewis. It was Strange Days.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It was a very strange movie. It was good, but I think it would have worked a lot better if they said it in like 2025 or something.
Yeah. Well,
Like the
so
politics and the tech don't really make sense for 1999, even if it was made in 95.
yeah. So are you guys going to go and see if you can get this virtual mission, or
That would be a yes. Put it up on the main viewer.
We have the little braindance helmets.
yeah, the Trode helmets, you put them on and go
Yeah.
inside the computer, walk around. All right. So, when you guys either jack into stuff via AR goggles or the Trodes or other means, the world around you dissolves. You go through the normal digital tunnel at your local IP node. Everyone here looks very similar now to their astral form, a slightly more handsome or pretty version of themselves. Except for Knox the Spark. On the web, he looks very different. Deckers and technomancers adopt a persona when they go into the internet, and their programs all have it all technically does the same thing, but it looks vastly different. And in the internet, Steve's character actually looks like this.
Well,
Cool.
alrighty.
Hey there, handsome.
Looks
With
like
his little
Beethoven.
floating ink, quill, and paper, and so when he does when you if you were sitting at your computer and you were trying to hack something, you would write a code and hit enter, and it would go do it. In the Matrix, Deckers and Technomancers, they do the same thing. They go to do something, but it looks vastly different. For Steve, that quill quickly writes on that paper, and the paper flies out and like would wrap around something to hide him if he was trying to walk by, or might hit somebody and go on fire if it was an attack. That is his Matrix persona.
Cool.
All right. After you guys like look at Steve and like gawk a little bit, you follow the link to your secure meeting place. The meet space resolves as an abstract Manhattan skyline made of a glowing circuit board towers. The East River is a ribbon of flowing green code. The sky is dark chrome streaked with drifting amber warning icons that flicker like distant lightning. Below their feet is a floating platform made of transparent grid lines, like standing on semi-transparent schematics. Every few seconds, parts of the skyline flicker and dim. Brownout simulations. Waiting at the meet is an avatar. You see a sharply dressed, faceless business figure made of polished white porcelain, cracked spider webbing faintly across the surface of his face and hands. Inside the cracks, faint electrical energy sparks and pulses. Obviously, he also has a computer identity.
That's cool.
What do you guys?
I like that.
Yeah. So you are in cyberspace, and this is what his little corner of cyberspace looks like to you guys.
Fancy. I see a bunch of airs in the sky.
Those warning symbols.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I said that's why I said there's airs in the sky.
The person that you meet steps forward. His voice is clean, slightly compressed, corporate modulation with no discernible accent. Thank you for accepting this consultation. We are experiencing persistent electrical instability within the lower Manhattan Maritime Grid Cluster. The disturbances are not random. The skyline behind him flickers again. 3 separate underground access points show physical interference. 2 utility teams have failed to report back. A 3rd team was lost 6 hours ago. A portion of the river below glitches red for about a half second. We are not engaging municipal authorities at this time. Translation, they don't want magical crimes spoken around. Your objective is straightforward. Identify the cause, neutralize the threat if possible. If restoration is impossible, gather all possible intelligence in all 3 locations and anywhere else you find your way to from there. Then return here and we shall see what you were able to achieve. He flicks his hand, and sewer schematics appear mid-air, rotating 3D. Highlighted junctions of the node glow in amber. These are the affected sectors. We have not recovered the biometric signals from the individuals who went down there yet. Our internal analysts flogged anomalous interference patterns inconsistent with standard infrastructure failure. Recovery of employees remains as a bonus. Minimal collateral damage will also yield a bonus. Discretion is necessary. And he quotes what is a solid mid-tier Shadowrun payout. So actually slightly above your normal pay rating.
What crews have they sent now?
We have sent, the first crew was a standard crew. The second and third crew had armed escorts. Because the technicians obviously were not able to protect themselves originally.
Mhm.
All right, so please forgive me. I have a cheesy map here because the sections of the map were pretty good, and then I had to extend them. And where the red lines are in the east-west passages are just denoting where I shortened the map, because the map would be like twice as wide as the screen otherwise. And the three rooms that he wants you to look at are in basically half circled in red. Your entrance point would be the northeast tunnel location. See where it's kind of a rectangular and then it gets narrower and then opens up into the sewer system?
It's on the left-hand side.
No, northeast, right-hand side.
Oh, so like the top left corner or top right corner.
Yes. The top left corner has one of those little half red circles around it. That's to denote that's one of the rooms that they want you to go and investigate.
Right.
It looks nice.
So were you guys going to try, last time you guys went to get a job, you tried to negotiate. Is anybody looking to negotiate here, or the fact that this is already slightly higher than your normal pay grade good enough?
I'm good enough.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh no, I gotta go up underground in the sewer.
Yeah, you got to be careful so
Well-
your horns don't scrape on the ceiling.
Ugh, that'd be a lot of slime falling off the ceiling.
All
You
right.
can always wear waders at least, or gaiters, or even like a hazmat suit or something.
Next thing we
So-
know, Spider's gonna have a picture of Axel with slime hanging off her horns.
So you guys agree to take the job?
I reckon.
I do.
Yep. All right.
Yeah.
The porcelain avatar thanks you inclines its head slightly like it's nodding, then fractures into geometric shards and dissolves into white light. Beneath and the platform beneath your feet starts to collapse into normal grid lines. This temporary meeting space was just that, temporary. You quickly go back to your own personal IP address and go back into your bodies. Steelhawk comes out and says, "Hey, I was able to piggyback into their systems. Their security is not particularly high, but I mean, they're a power company. Nobody really messes with them. Their internal notes are almost exactly what that dude said. No deception I could find. I did find something about Pier 12 keep coming up and some sort of anomalies there that might be connected to this, but that's something we might want to look at in the future if the employment opportunities present themselves. Depends on how stable a boss this guy is. So I'm assuming you guys want to go shopping?
Sounds like a plan.
I'm always down for shopping.
Oh, just a quick side note, Drake. I fixed your player's guide in your journals.
What do you mean?
When you had it down here, it was just a big jumble of words. There was like no formatting or like that. I copied it, changed it to Markdown, and reposted it. Now it should look normal.
Huh. Okay, well, it was normal looking for me, but
For me, it was like a big, gigantic run-on sentence. Oh, and question 2: did you change the powers and stuff like that, or is this an old one or something? Because it looks like the augment points, like for the backgrounds, are like 3 points, not the 5.
I haven't changed anything.
Okay, I'm done. Continue.
I wonder if that's the new VTT that you're using, making stuff look weird.
No, it happens like that even when I use the browser.
All right. So, I think most people are in that D10 range of wealth, maybe a D12, but mostly you guys are in the D10. So, buying anything that costs under 1,000 is just an auto thing, and you don't have to worry about it. Let me know what you guys are looking for real quick to go down into the sewers.
Gas masks for one, rebreathers preferably.
Yeah. And like I said, gators
Night vision goggles?
like that would cover all things, so you don't like dirty and gross.
Kat, I believe if you look on your character sheet, I believe you have either low light vision or dark vision naturally,
Oh, okay.
being a minotaur. I believe the elves have low light vision. It should be in your like the same where like your edges and hindrances are. You should be able to scroll down, and if you have any special vision, it should be in there. And
Okay.
otherwise, I know Ricard has goggles that have like low light and thermographic vision built into it.
So do I.
So light pretty much shouldn't be an issue down there, to the point that I didn't even mess with the lighting on the map. Because I mean, all somebody needs is like a glow stick, and the elves can see like it's normal daylight. and so can the people wearing the goggles. So unless somebody rips your goggles off, you shouldn't have a problem. Gear. I mean, other stuff that you may or might not want that might make sense might be somebody might want to carry a crowbar.
That.
There are full chemical bodysuits or ponchos. A chemical bodysuit is only like 200 new yen. So it would prevent you from like getting splashed of sewerage stuff. And it actually gives you +4 armor against acid attacks. Of course, you know, if you guys get into a sword fight and that thing gets punctured all the crap, that's not going to particularly help versus sewerage, but it's better than nothing. Flashlights, light sticks, they're respirators. Respirators with a pressure regulator is 1,000. And that's if you have absolutely no air, you can click the pressure regulator and you have 30 minutes of breathable air right there from an oxygen bottle on your belt. Just in case, you guys might want to grab some survival kits. Most of that stuff is if you go into the compendiums up here and then go into the green folder that says Super Shadowrun, there is a gear section. If it's under 1,000 credits, you can grab it and just, you know, you don't want to make yourself encumbered, so be careful with how much you're carrying.
Here you said?
It should be in the compendium section.
Gear.
There should be a green folder that says Super Shadowrun, and then there should be a gear section.
Yeah, gear.
Yep.
All right.
When you guys are all done grabbing anything that you wanted to grab real quick, please let me know.
I'm sorry, where am I supposed to be looking?
All right. Do you see in the top right corner there is what looks like a little book between the music and the gear things?
Okay, mine's not in between the music. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay,
And when you
and which
click,
one is this one?
it is a green folder that says Super Shadowrun, and inside there should be a thing that says gear. If you click on that, that'll open up all the interesting stuff that you should be able to grab.
So is the Kim suit
Here.
like a hazmat suit then?
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, that being said, the minute they need to make a special one for the Minotaur. They have to make like a new hood for it. They have ones that are large enough for her. They just need one to like Basically, they're going to make like little holes with rubberized end caps that she can poke her horns out through because they can't.
Really?
It's just too big of a helmet, I guess.
Yeah. Chocolate, get away from that now. Peanut butter, that does not mean you investigate. Sorry, I was running late, so I ate dinner like right before I got into the chat. So I've still got a dinner plate on my desk, and the dogs are tall enough that that's about head level for them, and they're like, "Ooh, what is that?"
All right,
One of
I'll
them
take a
gets in trouble, they
respirator
realize too quick.
and a chemical bodysuit.
Sounds good.
I did the same.
Nobody gonna
Especially if it
grab
comes in black.
a survival kit in case you guys are stuck down there and need some food or something?
I did.
No, I'm just gonna eat like the Patriots.
Where's that?
Why do we need a chem suit?
Because you're going
Because
into
it's the
the
sewers.
sewers. The chem suit is pretty much the same thing as a bio suit.
Hold on, I
Okay,
got
sure.
I got the answer to this.
Yeah.
I got the answer to this. Because the sewer is icky.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
That is very technical. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, I want to make sure I explained it in terms he could understand.
All right.
Right.
I would like to add the amphibious quality to Bob, if I may, for $1,000.
Sure.
All right.
Do we need to grab some light sticks while we're here?
I got some. Everybody should
All
have
right.
some. You never know when you might need them. Everybody should have some.
All right. So you guys go down,
I guess.
and the metal service hatch groans open with a long, rusty shriek. Even though people have come in through here several times in the last week, this is not a often used area of the system. A wave of damp air rolls up from the darkness below, thick, sour, and old. Not just sewer stink, something deeper. Rot, stagnant water, rust. Again, in clinical terms, icky. A narrow stone stairwell drops sharply into the earth, the bricks slick with moisture and age. The deeper you go, the colder it gets. The sounds of the city above fade away. All that remains, the slow drip of water echoing through unseen tunnels. Any of you who have any light, just to make life a little bit easier, that cuts through the darkness and narrow beams. Tunnel at the bottom is ancient, far older than most of the infrastructure above it. Thick brick arches curved overhead, blackened with soot and decades of grime. Iron bars block off a couple side tunnels where filthy green water pools around rusty utility tables and a few overturned containers. You can tell something's been down here recently. There's some trash bags piled up against the wall. Boot prints smear through the muck. Thick cables and old power conduits snake along the ceiling where newer infrastructure has been forced into a tunnel never meant to carry it. And
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Ooh. Nice.
So we're talking probably at the center, 10-foot, maybe 12-foot high ceilings. So unless the Minotaur jumps in the air, you don't have to worry too much about that crap getting caught all over your horns.
But it's hanging down.
Yeah. And occasionally there are rats like climbing off of it and
I especially love the cyberpunk torches on the walls. But it is a cool image.
all
It's
right.
just funny in a cyberpunk setting.
Yeah. Well, it is very hard to. I mean, there are hundreds of sewer maps out there. Finding one that is set up for what you want is much more difficult.
Yeah.
All right. So the narrow stairway finally opens into a wider sewer junction. Your boots splash into shallow standing water and foul-smelling mud that coats the brick floor. The chamber is part of an old sewer system, thick brown arches overhead, ancient pipes running along the ceiling, with newer electrical conduits bolted awkwardly into the infrastructure that predates modern Manhattan by decades, if not centuries. Directly ahead is the main sewer, continues south, vanishing into the darkness. But immediately to your right, what is the west? The brick wall has been broken open. Several rough tunnels have been clawed through the old masonry and dirt beyond it. Jagged holes leading into spaces that were never part of the city's plans. Mud, broken brick, and foul runoff have poured out of these tunnels and spread across the chamber floor. Near the edge of the room lie two bodies in torn maintenance suits, or what's left of them. The city utility logos on their jackets are barely visible beneath the blood and filth. One lies face down in the muck with a crushed flashlight still clutched in its hands. The other has been dragged halfway towards the broken tunnels, his tool bag spilled open across the floor, fiber cables and diagnostic gear and cracked portable scanners scattered and floating in the water. The bodies have been gnawed badly, bones mostly exposed in various places. As your vision settles on the scene, you hear something from the tunnels to the west. At first, it's just a wet rustling. Then a little scratching. Then there's some splashing. Then there sounds like something churning through the mud. A high, angry chittering begins, echoing out of the dugout tunnels, building rapidly. Your lights catch movement, red reflections, eyes, lots of them. The scratching suddenly turns into a violent surge of splashing muck as a mass of mangy, oversized rats burst from the tunnel. Filthy water spraying in all directions as the swarm floods into the chamber and charges straight towards you. What is pouring out of these tunnels are not normal rats.
Neat.
Shadowrun is notorious for a particular creature called devil rats. They're huge, the size of a medium-sized dog. Their bodies swollen with muscle and disease. Their fur is patchy and slick with sewer filth. Their tails thick like cables dragging through the muck. Their eyes burning unnaturally red in this light. And there are hundreds of them. The swarms move like a living tide of claws, teeth, and writhing bodies, splashing through the filthy water as they surge forward. Some climb over each other, others scramble along the brick walls, their chittering rising to a deafening filled screech. the first ranks open their jaws wide enough to show you rows of yellow needle-like teeth. And the whole mass comes at you like a flood of fur and hunger. Alrighty. Sounds like fun, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Guessing they're not in the mood to talk.
Well, I would like everybody to make a common knowledge check for me, please. And I got to move you guys down.
Yeesh.
Ah,
Is it common knowledge?
yep.
Oh, Adrian's a know-it-all.
I doubt that the Technomancer was in front.
The troll probably
Oh,
was.
I probably was.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Guitar, whatever.
Yeah, put little Sprocket in the back. I don't want nothing happening to her.
You said she was in the front, and then you put her behind me, and he looks, or leave her behind me. He looks.
There we go. I'm getting in between y'all and them rats.
Yeah. I was like, I might have been in line with her. There's no way I would have been, ahead.
All right, Axel of the I Give Everybody a Joker fame. All right, well, let's get back to this common knowledge stuff real quick. Obviously, anybody who got a base score, you guys know that these are devil rats. They're pretty notorious for, well, quite frankly, being absolutely fearless and ruthless. There is a bounty on them if you can collect like the tails or teeth and bring it up. You can get like, for each cluster, you can get like 1,000 new yen. They are a menace and to be exterminated wherever you can find them. That being said, if you're not doing area effect attacks, you are not hurting them. Now, the ones who have arrays, you guys know that they're actually somewhat magic resistant, not horribly, but a little magic resistant. They're mildly armored, and they carry the same disease that makes ghouls and vampires. So if you get bit, there's a small chance of contracting the SARS disease. Lovely, happy, joy, right?
Yep.
A vampire minotaur.
No, you would turn into a Zunaqua, a mindless creature that just wants to like rip people to shreds and eat their essence.
So not much different than I am now.
No, a lot different than you are now, but
You have
that being said, Axel, there's good news and bad news. Good news is you're going first. Bad news is I don't know if you have any area effect stuff.
I don't know what that is.
Something that does like a cone or a small, medium, or large burst template, like a grenade or a flamethrower.
as in it covers an area as opposed to just a single target.
You don't have any
Grenades.
My grenade,
high
orca
heat
level
grenade?
does.
Oh wow.
I was gonna try and talk to him.
Uh,
Yeah, they're pretty much not something that you want to talk to. You have grenades, but the grenades that you have are Orchilium grenades that are worth a great deal of money so you probably do not want to use those on a rat. Now you could spend a Benny and tell me that you have a couple normal frag grenades.
Or what are the incendiary grenades? The high heat.
I guess they just act like fire.
So you're saying I can't kill these little fuckers with my axe?
No. It's like killing a swarm of gnats with your finger.
Except it's the size of dogs, though, right?
Yeah. But each swarm is hundreds of them.
And I can't
Yeah.
intimidate them?
Technically bigger than large burst templates, then in that case.
Hey, what about Beast Friend?
Hundreds of
That's
dog
what I
sized
said about
creatures.
talking
is
to them.
Very large.
Okay. You could attempt a beast friend, but you are at a -2 on your casting, and they are at a +2 to resist, because essentially they are kind of berserk killing machines. But you can try. You could either beast friend them, or yes, you are correct, you could try to intimidate them. Or you could spend a penny and say that you have a handful of normal grenades as well.
Okay. Well, I'll spend a Benny if I do that.
By clicking the loop, and I will grab
I
you
got a
some.
big old grenade.
I will give you some normal grenades.
All right. You gonna put them at the top or the bottom or?
I mean, they just go on your character sheet. Wherever they go, they go.
Well, do I need to pull them out of the weapons cache?
Yes. Yes,
yeah,
to make it easier.
But
Well, that's what I thought.
well, I
But I
got to
don't-
put them on your sheet first.
Oh, well,
There's 3 normal fragmentation grenades and 2 high explosive grenades. Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
So if you would like to chuck a grenade at one of them, target one of them, and throw your grenade.
What is SBT down there?
Small burst template.
Okay. Do I need to do anything with that?
I wouldn't bother with the size of these swarms.
Okay.
Yeah, generally the templates show you what you can and cannot hit. Well, with a 9, that is a hit with a raise.
All right.
Although there's
Ooh.
one space between these two, technically. Although, I mean, if there's hundreds of dog-sized creatures, they're probably all the swarms are probably all on top of each other.
Yeah, well,
Just like
That
the
is
whole
a-
hallway, probably.
And to kick their ass?
that is a very dead set of rats.
Okay. If you have an automatic weapon, you would want to use
Gaming time.
suppressive fire.
I don't think I have that.
That's just a way of doing stuff.
Yeah, that doesn't pertain to you, Kat. All right.
Okay. Wait a minute,
That
so I got.
was-
Do I get to go again?
I'm trying to look and see.
Yeah, she should have 2 actions.
Yeah, you have 2 hands. You're good. You can throw another one.
All right.
I mean, all have two hands. That's
Well, she has ambidexterity and all that good jazz.
right. I'm just saying, two hands doesn't give you the ambidextrous trait necessarily.
All right, that's standard damage on that one.
I am going to step away for a few minutes. Hopefully, I will be back by my turn.
All right, if there's anything left for you by your turn.
Okay.
All right, well, that group is still there.
All right. Did I shake him at least?
They are shaken and they've taken 3 out of 4 wounds.
All right. And can I move?
Yes, ma'am.
You're standing where I would like to be, or close.
All right, well, I'm right
There
there.
you go. Okay.
Yeah, no, I was moving out of your way and moving up into the fray since I shook these over here.
Yep.
All right.
Just everybody keep an eye on Sprocket. Don't let her get ate. She's a little thing.
That
Okay,
being said, the water's only about 2 feet deep, but it is slimy, so it is double movement. And if you actually make a run check, you have to make an athletics check not to slide and bust your ass.
What's her?
That being said, there is like a little bit of stonework on either side of the water that you could be running on and moving.
Yeah, and I only went 4 squares. I mean, how big is her stride?
You're fine. 4 squares is exactly perfect for you.
Okay, because all I was doing was basically stepping over.
Yep. Oh, I was
Yes.
also letting you. I was just letting everybody know that you do not have to walk through the muck. All right, Ricard.
Target. Shift. Target. And weapons. Uh-oh. No weapons. There we go. And full auto.
I am glad that the HUD is working for you again. I know last week it was giving you a hard time. I hope I didn't just curse you.
Okay. There we go. Roll. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so. Not very impressive.
I thought it was very impressive. Considering.
I thought I had better than AP1 on that, but okay. All right.
No, that's the drawback of those little guns.
Okay.
All right, you doing anything else? You had more than one action.
Yeah, I'll just shoot again. Reroll. And this one should be dead already. Maybe not. So, maybe it did. It didn't keep this targeted?
No, that one took wounds.
Okay.
It was the
And,
front one that took more damage. The second one only
the
has
front
2
one was
wounds.
dead, almost dead.
Yeah.
Should have been dead in the first. All right. And I'm done. Let's see here. End of turn.
All right, Sprocket.
Oh, well, who was that? Right. Yeah, right there. Right, good enough for it. I just need to build up. See it? Oh, there we are. All right. We're going for the top one. And make sure something real quick. There you go.
I will say that since you're doing an area effect attack
Mm-hmm.
and Cat is between you and them, you're either going to shoot her or have a -2 penalty to shoot around her.
What if I go there?
Then you're fine.
Okay, cool. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Jesus Christ. Oh, you know what? It's a medium burst temple. I should have targeted this one too. I'm sorry.
What the crap? 6 wounds. That shit is dead. Ugh.
And this is just so I can do the damage on for the other rat.
All right.
Come on. No, I'm sorry. It does a wound.
Well, that puts it at 3 wounds.
There you go. And he's just gonna lay it right down that hallway. Where are you? Where are you? Quick, there we go. Ah.
It's,
Not bad. He's gonna move back.
All right.
And that is me.
And neither Knox nor Adrian had to get involved in the combat at all. That was the end of the scary devil rats. Apparently, you guys have a problem with swarms. You kill them quick.
yeah, and if I was using my AP ammo, that would have been +2 to the AP. So.
Okay, well, I mean, you have to keep track of that, not me. I can't.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
That's one of those things like where you're going to have to go like, oh, you're either going to have to create a different version of the gun that has the AP ammo, or if you're going to use it, go in and manually change the AP real quick.
Got it.
I will say probably by the time you guys are done being seasoned, if you have like basic either explosive ammunition or armor piercing, that can become your standard ammunition. You'll have like right now it's still a little rare for you, but give it a couple more advances and you guys won't even have to really worry about upkeep on that.
Okay, so we need to collect, are we doing this on the way back, or are we gonna collect the tails now? Pile them up somewhere.
We were on. We pick them up, I guess.
You probably, well, I mean, you got to come back out this way. So that might be something you want to get on your way back, and instead of encumbering yourself with.
Okay.
So we definitely don't want to carry them, but I mean, I guess we could, cut the tails off and pile them up. I guess, but either way, definitely don't want to take them with us. But
All right, so I'm gonna show you guys the makeshift map again. You guys are in the northeast corner. So which the closest of the 3 rooms to you is to the south.
yeah,
You could technically go the long way around, but I don't know if that makes sense.
well, do we have to go to all of them anyway, or is it in one of
Yeah,
these and we
you
just don't
you
know
have
which
to go
one?
to all of them.
Okay, mine makes sense to go all the way around then. Then we won't have to trek the long way back when we're done. If we go to the closest one first, then we'll have to go farther when we're done. So
Yeah, reasonable. So,
That's Bob's
what
new
the
look.
heck? Yeah, glad it's on our
Fancy.
side.
yeah, exactly.
Bob, you
He's a
can
little bit bigger
change.
now too, isn't he?
What?
If you want to see something that makes that look silly, I actually watched a movie on Netflix last night with the guy who plays Reacher. It was called War Machine.
Oh yeah,
I've seen that. That's a good
saw
one.
the
Yeah.
trailer for that.
Yeah, I've seen that before. That's
Trailer
good.
looks good.
I think.
All right.
Is it new
So you
or am I
guys-
thinking wrong? I thought it was an old one.
War Machine just came out
Okay,
yesterday.
then never mind. I have not seen it. I apologize.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is a group of Army Rangers that are doing their final test, and they go out and they've got like the guns that only have blanks in them, and encounter an alien mech.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so you guys, we have votes for going to the furthest one. So the one in the northwest corner first.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
All right. So essentially, you guys where the red slash marks are. There's the blank space. There's an extra mile of tunnel that you guys have to go through that I just cut off. Alrighty
Yeah,
then.
we'll be tired when we're done. That would be annoying to have to walk a mile when we're done.
Are we going this way or are we going straight north?
We're going to the northwest one over the top route.
Yeah, we have to go north to get there, and then it goes around the corner to the west.
All right, give me just a second. Let me put you guys in closer proximity. I'm assuming. Yeah, I was assuming it was probably more a little bit like that. Maybe one of the drones behind in case something.
Yeah. Where did I go? Oh, there we are.
Right here.
And
All
I'm
right.
not. And I am not mucking into muck.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right.
Even though I have a hazmat suit, I still would rather not be.
Yeah,
splashing.
exactly.
Yeah, it's kind of slippery. By the way,
Well, there's sidewalk on both sides, right?
yeah, it's still a little slick and slippery. You guys definitely don't want to try and do a jig down here. I'm assuming you guys go into where the rat tunnels were real quick and look around.
Yep.
All right,
Let's
I
go
kind of
check it out.
skipped. Yeah, I kind of skipped over that, but you find 4 more of the missing
Ugh.
team So you have found one of the 3 teams of missing friggin' people down here. All right. Otherwise, I'm going to put you guys. Oh, this is going to be interesting because you guys went in like reverse order of what I had things in. But that'll work. That has some of you guys like in the wall.
Mm.
I'm back, by the way.
And front and side, middle and top and bottom.
That too. I'm all here, in other words.
I don't think you can prove that to me.
What?
Mentally or physically?
Mentally or physically.
Okay.
So I'm assuming is that a good you guys good with walking around like that?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's what drones are for.
All right. So you're gonna send your drones up first?
Yeah. I mean, that's. I love Bob, but that's his job.
So looking through telemetry, you see some nasty shit.
I look through Bob's eyes.
All right. Well, the this maintenance area opens up into a small substation chamber, roughly 50 feet by 30 feet, concrete walls, low ceiling, and several heavy electrical cabinets bolted to the floor and the walls. Thick insulated cables run along the ceiling and disappear into junction boxes set into the concrete. The air here feels oddly warm compared to the tunnels outside, and there's a faint metallic smell mixed in with the stink of sewer water. Your lights flicker slightly as they sweep across the room. Something has been drawn all over the walls and equipment. At first glance, it looks like crude graffiti, long jagged lines, spirals, and strange geometric patterns smeared across the concrete and electrical housings. The markings from several large overlapping shapes that stretch across the room and run along the cables and junction boxes. This place feels wrong, even looking at it through your comms. I need everybody who's looking through their comms to make a notice check.
Ew. There you go.
Am I looking through my comps?
I would assume.
I'm looking through my drone.
Oh, Axel, you are very, very observant. That's kind of creepy.
Wow. Axel is too. Or is that
All
what you
right.
mean? Or
So Looking closer, you guys realize that the graffiti isn't random. The lines are arranged in deliberate patterns, almost like some kind of diagram spread across the wall. The substance used to draw it is dark brown in color and is soaked into the concrete. The brown substance is definitely not paint. It is
Old.
blood.
Yeah, old
And
blood.
some markings look recent. You also notice small objects hammered into the walls at key points, bits of wire, bone fragments, insect shells, tiny glass files wired into the symbols. I need people to roll either occult, arcana, or common knowledge. Arcana or common knowledge is at a -2.
Why don't I have an occult?
Because you're not a spellcaster, you're an axe swinger. Well, it's okay. Looking, this isn't something that the drones would really know anything about.
Well, Bob is he's sentient. And that's why I'm not rolling for the other guy. But Bob,
Okay.
he watches TV.
So, Knox, you tap into some interior knowledge that you have of really weird shit. The markings resemble ritual symbology used in certain forms of magic. Nothing clean or academic like they teach at MIT and T. The patterns look crude and aggressive, like they were designed to force magical energies to behave a certain way. The fact that they're wrapped around electrical equipment suggests whoever made them intended to use the infrastructure as part of the working. The symbols appear to be of a mana redirection working, like the magical equivalent of digging channels into a river to force some or all of the currents somewhere else. If the working is still active, it could be altering how the magical ley lines flow through this part of the city. Trying to disrupt something like this without care could trigger a magical backlash. Looking closer at the symbols, you notice something important. Parts of the dried blood patterns are older and dried almost black, while others are newer and darker but still tacky. This ritual isn't permanent, it has to be maintained. Whoever has created this has been coming back periodically to touch up the symbols and refresh the blood magic. Likely at least once a week, if not every few days. Or the working would collapse, which means whoever is responsible for this has probably been moving through these tunnels regularly. Let me give you guys a beautiful little image that won't melt your brain at all.
Now,
I will pull up my glue sprayer and I will spray glue all along the wall.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that, frustrating this
You do not
symbology.
You do not want to try and mess with this spell. If you mess with this
Okay.
spell, you might make the whole shit blow up.
Okay, I'll take the universe's suggestion.
Yeah, that I mean your technomancer is like this is like somehow or another integrated into the electrical systems. If you disrupt it, all the electricity might blow up, and we might be trapped down here.
Thermal paste? Never mind.
yeah, never touch the occult symbols unless you know exactly what they are and exactly what you're doing to them.
So that being said, anybody who has magical vision, aka Cat or the shaman, would you like to sense this on the astral plane?
Sure.
Is
How do I
my
do that?
is my astral plane the same as their astral plane?
No,
Okay.
yours is more of an augmented reality. You see more like a technomancer.
Take it.
Kat, you just say you open yourself to astral perception.
Yes.
All right. So it hits you
I guess I'll do
when
that
you
too.
open your eyes and look at this through the astral perception and see the magic. You can feel the pain and torture and misery. This is nasty, nasty shit. It carries a wrongness that is unmistakable residue from blood magic. So I need you guys to either make a occult roll or a notice check at a -1. Well, the people who can actually see the magic, which is only Kat and or Adrian. Yeah. That's a success. Both of you got a success. The room carries just wrongness. It feels like the magic in this area is strained, and the astral plane here is stained. Like everything you see doesn't just look like the normal astral plane. It is covered in a miasma of icky blackness and blood and violence. This is not good magic, and it actually makes everything in the area harder to like see magically. It's like looking through magical icky pea soup. Icky being the word of the night.
That is definitely true.
All right. While this is going on, I need everybody to please make me a notice check.
Ooh. There we go. Much better.
All right. Well, nobody's actually caught off guard because I'm assuming the people who hear what's going on go, "Oh shit!" and it gives a heads up. It's not exactly a question of what was going on being close enough to you to be able to sneak up on you, so there's no sneak attack or surprise. But well, you guys hear originally like low wet breathing, and then something moves quietly in the side tunnel. So the tunnel directly south of you, or the
Where it
tunnel
came
directly
from?
south of where Bob is, rather.
Ah,
All right.
so
And
back in the rat den?
huh? Oh no,
So back in
no,
the rat den?
no. Did I not activate the other map?
Nope.
No, we're on the same map. Ryan.
Me too.
Yeah, it looks like
I
we're
am
all
so
on that map.
sorry. There, is that a little better?
98%. Almost. Don't know yet. 100%.
All right,
There we
well,
go.
Yeah.
Pat was up there actually looking inside the room,
Whoa. She up
and
around the corner?
yep, you would have to have been too if you were in there sensing it.
Ah, okay, I see. Oh, this is the image we were looking at earlier.
Yeah, well, that's the top-down view. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's not the exact same image, but yeah, it's the same room. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. It's nice. I like the way you did that, man.
So that is a thing called oh crap, what the hell was the name of it? Drag, upload, get over here. You can take open up any of your folders and just grab any picture and slide it onto the map. And then you can resize it if you want or whatever.
What's it called?
So that is not
Jagular?
Yeah, I noticed it was a selectable thing. Or targetable, I guess, in my case. But
yeah.
pretty cool.
It's drag, upload, parentheses, get over here.
Yeah, okay. I think I had that.
Yeah, I've never really used it.
Well, I had made this map, and then I asked ChatGPT to make the side view, and instead of making me the side view, it made the top-down view, and it was so cool. I was like, I want to use that, but I don't want to I have the walls built and everything. I don't want to friggin' take this down, and so I found the way to drop that other room in there. Anyway, so as I was saying, you guys hear
That's pretty good at my other game.
you guys hear splashing.
Go ahead.
A chorus of wet snarling and hungry growls erupting from the darkness. Shape bursts from the open tunnel to the south. Pale, gaunt humanoid figures moving on all fours through the shallow sewer water. Skin is gray and stretched tight over bone. Their limbs long and twisted from years of living in darkness. Their eyes are milky and blind, but their nostrils flare as they scent you. Their mouths hang open in hungry grins, filled with jagged teeth stained with dark old blood. There are quite a lot of them. Not like the rats, but there are quite a few. You guys don't even need to make a common knowledge check. They are ghouls. They are humans that have contracted a magical disease that makes you blind. It requires you to eat human flesh, dead flesh. And mostly it turns you into feral, mindless creatures. They are also things that have a bounty on them. Some of them are able to keep some semblance or most of their intelligence, and a lot of them have some sort of powers. So I am glad I made two different versions of them running at you. You came out the opposite way that I thought you were going to, but there you go, guys.
Yeah. I don't know all fours in the image though. But
Yeah.
Chop their heads off.
it can be sometimes, huh? Oh, there's mage zombies too, huh? Oh, jeez.
But they're not zombies, they're ghouls.
Well, I mean, yeah.
So give me a second to
All right, well, I better go to my other game. I'll see you guys next week.
all right.
Nice day, brother. See ya.
Boom, boom, boom.
Actually, that being said, since we are a man down, do you guys want to hold off on this fight until next week?
I think that would probably be a Smart idea.
All right. Well,
But we wouldn't want Spider to miss all the fun.
all the fun. What fun?
Can I chop their heads off?
I mean, certainly. Although they don't need to have, I mean, they're not actually what you would think of as like undead creatures or something from like a fantasy campaign. They're humans who have contracted a weird magical disease. This is the same disease that different forms of it create vampires and such.
Or with their heads off?
So yeah, there was a room to the south that you guys were supposed to like go past, and depending on if you went by quietly or not, you would have encountered them there. But you guys are like up here going, "Oh shit, that's kind of nasty." And well, they have really good senses, so they came running around the corner. Wow, lo and behold, technically Steve is like behind everybody else and has a whole entire group right by him. Hope that isn't a dead technomancer.
Hopefully not.
Oh boy. That was nice of them. All right. So everybody remember how many jokers and such that you have, and next week we will pick up here, and hopefully you guys won't get eaten. At least these aren't creatures that you need to hit with area effect stuff.
Question: do I know if like gas grenades would affect them?
Roll a common knowledge check, please.
Sure.
At a -2, because unless you have like science or healing,
No.
science would be a normal, healing would be at a -1.
Nope. Just common knowledge. I got the -2. Oh, I didn't put it in the -2, so that's a 4 or 5 rather.
It is undetermined. They are kind of like when they're mindless like that, they're very similar to like rabid dogs.
Okay.
What that means is I will actually do some research and see if they're affected by gas by the time we start for next week.
Cool.
So can we spend bennies for a better place?
Yeah, better card. Yeah, I just did. That's how I got a Joker for me and Benny's for y'all.
Since we're gonna get re-upped anyway, so.
Oh, I was gonna leave you at the jokers that or the bennies that you had now. So other people, some people had like 5 bennies and shit like that. Now.
Yeah. Well, I should have one more because I didn't get a credit for the Actually, no. I should have 2 more. Because I started with 4, spent 2,
And
and
then Kate got, or not Kate.
then got
Chop,
2.
chop. Yeah,
I
we
guess
got
it'd
you.
be
Yeah.
4.
Yep. We
Should be 4.
her one, me one.
Oh. Let's see. Okay, there we go.
Did you get anything better?
Oh, I decided not to roll
Mm.
because it's just gonna waste those bennies I got.
Uh, definitely would get higher. That's why I'm always so high. Is the
Level-headed.
yeah, and improved level headed. I got those as implants, and I also have like quick as well. So even if you get
Yeah.
those little low cards, it kicks them out.
Yeah. Oh well, that was part of the thing with the ghouls. The ghouls are also
Level headed,
they
improved.
have quick.
Right on. Yep, yep. Nothing below 5 or nothing below 6 is among them.
It doesn't look like I'm on the
You know what?
turn tracker.
I don't think you are. You're not.
We can fix that. Woohoo! You're still absolutely dead last.
Now spend your Benny. Or if you spent the Benny to do one, then take the
Yeah,
free
might
Benny
as
one.
well. And there's my ace. Wise guy.
Nice.
I mean, an ace still puts you like pretty slow.
Not really. There's only 2 ghouls that go ahead of me.